Protesters turned the city of Baltimore into a scene of chaos and destruction. Multiple fires burned into the night. Riots flared after yesterday's funeral of Freddie Gray. The 25-year-old died last week after his neck was broken while in police custody.
Maryland's governor issued a state of emergency last night. The National Guard joined local and state police in the city. At least 15 officers were hurt in the violence. More than 24 people were arrested. Jeff Pegues worked for 3 years as a reporter in Baltimore. He joins us from there now. Jeff, good morning.
Well, good morning. This is a building that was set ablaze yesterday, and we've just noticed that firefighters have pulled up to the scene once again, and the reason for this is that it's starting to smoke here this morning. Firefighters are trying to knock down the smoke to make sure that this doesn't spark up once again. The situation just a few minutes ago appeared to be calm, but there is no peace in this city right now. Follow me. See this? There is a line of police officers here. They are dressed in riot gear, prepared to potentially face the rioters who've been throwing rocks and bottles. Parts of Baltimore burned overnight.
This is not a war, but we want our rights.
Rioters darted through cars, setting fires that engulfed storefronts. Through the night, the fire was fueled by liquor bottles hurled by rioters. The city's firefighters attempted to fight the flames, but rioters on the march damaged water hoses. Police in riot gear tried to stop the violence, but were met by more people pouring into the streets. Baltimore's Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake called the rioters thugs.
I'm at a loss for words because it just doesn't, it is idiotic to think that by destroying your city that you're going to make life better for anybody.
Anthony Batts is the police commissioner.
I think these were youth that coming out of high school, and they thought it was cute to throw cinder blocks at the police department and to address it that way.
On Monday, police warned of a credible threat. 3 of the city's gangs had entered into a partnership to, quote, take out law enforcement. Rioters threw rocks, bottles, and bricks at police, who at times retreated from the crowds. Looters swarmed businesses and then set fire to this CVS. Less than a mile down the road, looters streamed into the Mondawmin Mall, breaking into stores and stealing armfuls of clothing and shoes. Police surrounded the mall, armed with batons. The violence erupted just a few hours and 3 blocks away from the site of Freddie Gray's funeral. Inside the church, Reverend Jamal Harrison Bryant urged the crowd to make a difference.
Get your black self up and change this city.
He was not advocating the violence that followed.
We made it absolutely clear, no protest, no march, no riot, at the request of the family, that today was supposed to be a day of closure, solace, and peace.
Something Freddie Gray's family denounced.
I want y'all to get justice for my son, but don't do it like this here.
Overnight, law enforcement told us that the plan was to divide up this city into sections to regain control. The plan here for residents is to regain control of the streets as well. They are out here cleaning up. They've been here since before dawn. Gail?
Thank you, Jeff.